got follow up on this job we just did. You know, I had to kind of rush off earlier. So how long did that take us? 20 minutes too long. It was a seller's package. And your girl got near chatty catty. For those of you who do not know, I'm Coach Kimmi, #1 notary educator. Thus, we are the notary educators. We teach notaries nationwide how to have a successful business, okay? How to know your notarial duties, because if you don't know that, you have no business. And if you don't know what you're doing, you have no business doing business, right? So that's what we do nationwide, literally. We have the #1 notary education program where we not only teach you what to do, but we have a huge notary community, all different states, that can also assist you. And we truly are one community. I was talking about that a little bit earlier. I'm gonna tell you about this job story time in just a moment. But we're one community now. You have, I'm still debating, but as of today, you have 2 entry points. Because I'm really thinking January is gonna go to 1. Sorry, I'm actually still working, so that's my phone. Yeah, I'm really thinking to simplify our processes. Because it's just better if we're one family, you know, complete united. And most people want to learn different services. And you kind of limit it in the 27 a little bit, because if you want to learn all these different services, you got to upgrade. You might even come in and just want to do wedding officiant. We can coach you through starting your wedding officiant business. So I got to just keep talking that one out to myself. That's why I'm talking it out with y'all. Anyway, let's go. So let's talk about, yeah, I'm really thinking about that. Okay, anyway, so just to recap. So, hey guys. So I was walking into the appointment. I had to abruptly stop it because I didn't realize we got there so quickly. But anyway, so you guys know I always ask about, are there any pets? And I knew she had a little dog, and that was fine. And it kind of figured, I thought it was going to be what I thought it was, like he all over the place. He was a smaller puppy, 16 years old, act like a newborn, because he just screamed the whole time we was there. So finally, about 10 minutes, not even 10, because she said she was trying to tell me something, and I was like, I can't hear you, I'm sorry, because the house was empty because they were moving. It was a seller's package, and the dog's noise was just, the bark was just ricocheting all through the house. So I said, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. And I couldn't hear her for real. I wasn't just saying that. I could not hear her. So we pull up, and our client is a little irritated. Jeffrey's parking the vehicle. The client is like, hey, can you move your car? And I'm like, hey, what's going on? So that's why y'all heard me say, let me go. Because anytime somebody talking to my baby, my big daddy, I got it. I'm like, what you say? What's up? I don't know where that comes in me, because I'm kind of by nature chicken. But when it comes to Jeffrey, I put on my super cape, don't I? I don't know. I just do. I'm just like, what you saying to him? What's going on? You know, y'all just seen that out here before. So anyway, I need to back down too, because I ain't that strong or brave. But anyway, so he was telling him to move his vehicle, and he had a little attitude, right? So I get out, try to do Kimmy. I was like, hey, Mr. So-and-so. And he looked, and I said, oh Lord. I told Jeff, I said, it's gonna be one of them days. But then we find out from the wife that, you know, he didn't feel like he got a fair price for what they were offering. And none of that's our problem. We don't write the documents, but we represent them. And in his world, he said, y'all know what y'all did. We was like, oh, no. We haven't done anything. Yeah, we haven't done anything. So Jeffrey went on to explain, you know, to the wife how we get the assignments. And I busted him out because I wasn't going to say nothing at first, but she was so nice. And she know her husband, because she said somebody else asked her, how you get with him? He's probably a nice man overall, just a little stressed out. They told him a couple things and then changed the terms on him, so he's upset, you know. I don't take it personal, because I know I ain't did nothing to you. I just met you. So yeah, so I don't take it personal. So some tips and gems really quick is, yeah, they might need to put the pet up, not just because you're scared of them or you don't want to get bit, right? But the other part of it is, you really can't hear. I mean, I wasn't getting ready to try to keep signing documents and that dog is barking like that. I just was not just ricocheting. I mean, He was loud. Okay, so finally I said, well, how old is he? She goes, 16 years. I said, child, I know we ain't the first guest they had in their house. So they was all babying him and stuff. So finally, one of the signers, so we had to do a split signing right there in the house. Now that's why it took longer, because really, technically, we just did 2 signings because he didn't want to put the pet up, right? He could have put that pet up for a minute. Come on now. I know they walk around and hold that dog all day. So because he did not, though, we did all her paperwork, and then we had to come back, and then we did let him come in. She took the dog, and then he came and signed. So that's a split signing right there in the house. Okay, I was not happy about that. Hey Brooke, how are you? She says, I need you. How can I contact you? So info@notaryeducators.com. But I'm here live. So what is your question? What is your question, Brooke? Oh, Judge, slow down. Somebody on the side of you? I guess he couldn't come up. These people drive so crazy. She says, I just passed my Louisiana notary exam. I need mentorship. Just join the mentorship, Brooke. You can, at this point, you can still choose 27 or 47. You can choose either one. It's really just that simple, hon. Now, I did write a book for the state of Louisiana. If you wanted to start there just to get an overall about the business, what you can do, the ebook. But if not, then just choose which one you want to. You can join up today, actually right now, and just start the mentorship. Just start. So when you sign up right now, you get access to the courses. You get immediate access to the mentorship program, like the actual community. And just come in and introduce yourself and let's go. Okay. Yeah, so and take your time and choose your option. Right now, again, you do have 2 options to choose from. 27 entry point or 47, either one. So we'll see. I think we, for the 20th time, going back, because I'm all about that simplification stuff. And again, I get a lot of questions, especially so now that we're one community for real. As people are seeing, because I had somebody this morning actually, they were like, hey, how do I get access to the mystery shopping course? Well, you can't do the mystery shopping course not including the $27 package. It's in the $47. Or they want to go apostilles, but that ain't the $27 package. You see what I'm saying? So I'm all about that simple life. I mean, I'm not going to change the price on the people that are in the 27. They can keep that as long as they want to. But I think for new people coming, and it might change today, I'm going to tell you, if you don't catch this before this live, because we just got to go in a different direction in 26. We're just going in a different direction. And again, the community piece of it is what's really changing. So now we'll be doing challenges. I'm so excited about that part. So, and the reason I decided to go in there with the community is because now with the challenges, I might put out, like I was saying before I went in that house, I might put out something like, this week, create 1 blog. And then everybody that complete a blog will put your name in a drawing. And it's win-win, because you're going to be growing your business and somebody's going to win something, or maybe 2 people, you know? So it's just a motivation. And you would think, well, Kimmi, you don't have to motivate people to do their business. That's what most people would say, right? And that's true. It's true. I shouldn't have to motivate you, but I don't mind. It is fun. People are competitive. They're like, well, let me go ahead and put my 5 blogs out. Or let me go ahead and put my 5 posts out. Let me go ahead and get my 2 videos uploaded for because I'm really working on social media with the group too. Next week's lesson, our workshop next week is going to be social media. We have one of our own teaching it. So Bernice is going to be teaching that next week about social media. I'm really excited because she is doing really well at blogging and doing social media. And I have another one. I'm going to get her on the platform. I think we kind of talked about it already. I just can't remember. But I'm going to get her for next month. And we're going to do a little bit more on social media. Because we got to grow these businesses. And people have to know you exist. So people don't want to talk because they're scary, you know. But we're going to get over that. We got to get over that if we want to eat. So Brooke says, yes, ma'am, I just got asked about a bill of sale. Do you have a video on it? So we don't teach documents, Brooke. I don't teach you. I'm going to get your answer to 4I2. I'm going to get you. Yeah, we don't teach like specific documents. So you're not going to find a video on a bill of sale. You're not going to find a video on how to do a school note. how to do a power of attorney, how to do an estate package. Well, there's an estate/trust package training. That one I needed to be specific on that one because it's a very high ticket dollar price that you can charge for that, and I need to make sure you know what you're doing. But you won't find a reference letter video, so there's no need to have a video on every single thing. What we teach you and how we teach you is processes, okay? So once you know how to properly notarize, you can notarize any piece of paper. It doesn't matter what the piece of paper is, okay? So for example, when you go to get a cheeseburger at McDonald's, they have a process. Chick-fil-A has a process. That cheeseburger is done the same way every single time. You put a bun, a piece of cheese, a meat, 2 pickles, and lettuce, mustard, ketchup, wrap it up. Same thing with the notarizations. We teach you a process. So every time you're doing it, we're going to go through that process. So it doesn't matter what piece of paper someone puts in front of you, you will be able to notarize it. Okay? Now, there are going to be a few variations of any document, because somebody asked us last week in mentorship, and they were like, hey, I want to see a power of attorney for Texas. Okay, I said, let's Google it. So we Googled one, and probably 1,000 different documents popped up. So she asked me, she said, so how do I know which one? You won't know what document it is till your client presents it. Some power of attorneys are 1 page, some are 2 pages, some are 3 pages. So you won't even know until they give it to you, okay? That's why the process never changes. So I could walk into any signing, I don't have to see it. Now I do prefer to, I like to do what I call prep my docs. We do teach you how to do that when you start doing loan signings and stuff. So we do like to prep our docs. You know, I'm never going to tell you just willy-nilly, because then you want to be prepared, right? But in addition to that, though, it doesn't matter what kind of document it is. So I don't teach document training. There are sample documents in every course. There's something that you can see. I do have power of attorneys. I do have school notes. I have affidavits. I have wills. I have estate documents. Okay, I have all of that. A codicil. Okay, if you don't know what that is, look it up. But we have everything you need in order to succeed. That's how we've been able to do this program so successfully. So I'm very grateful for that. We've been able to help so many people. Okay, so just join whichever one you want to at this time. If you catch it today at 27, because I got a feeling it's gone. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, and that's not a threat. That's not to get you in the program. It's just that I really want us all on the same page. I just do. I don't like it when some people feel like, well, they got this, I got that. I just am an equal person. And I think that's because we did used to run it like that, and we did it for years, so it was successful. So, and it might even put a little bit more motivation under you paying a little bit more. You know, when you pay attention. So again, it won't affect the people that's already in the 27. So if you're listening to this and you catch it, go for it, okay? So for I-2, how do you need help? Let me know while I'm live. How can I help you? Are you already a notary? So we'll be looking for you, Brooke, okay? We'll be looking for you. In this particular month, all of our live sessions are on Monday. That was the consensus of the group. If you missed this live, though, there's always a replay. That's another reason, too. But that's not a big deal. A couple of steps I got to do. But anyway, yeah, if you missed the live, you can always catch the replay. But the consensus of the group, we try Mondays this month, and it's been working. I mean, we get a larger turnout. So we're always trying to do what's best for the community. What is best for the community? If the community want to meet on Sunday morning, we'll meet on Sunday morning. It is what it is. But right now, they've chosen Monday, so works best for everybody. Now we can always flip it up a little bit. All right, for I-2. I am not a notary yet. I want to get started. Yeah, so what state are you in? So I have a book for all 50 states, so that's probably where I would recommend you start. You could always start free here on the channel. Of course, I got over 1,000 videos. But the other piece of that is go ahead and get the book for your state, and that way you can know. Arkansas, yes. So get the book for Arkansas, and that way you can actually see all the different things. If you want a quick overview, it's a very quick read. You can get the digital copy of it. Hey, Lori W. Yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, you can get the ebook version, and then from there, come on and sign up for mentorship. After you get your commission, don't sign up for mentorship yet. Get your commission for your state and then come back. Because a lot of people say, well, notaryeducators.com is where you can get the book and mentorship and all information. Notaryeducators.com. It might get dark in here. I just pulled back up. We got to do some scan backs. Let me see if Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey. Jeff. I'm going to let him. Let me show y'all the scan backs. I'm going to stay live while you do the scan backs, okay? All right, because we got to do some scan backs. So sometimes we take our scanner. Today, Jeffrey just didn't feel like it. He didn't feel like trying to find Wi-Fi. And it's really not that hard, guys. I really prefer to take it with us, but our next appointment is not till 1, so we did have time to come home. Our next appointment is not till 1. Yeah, notaryeducators.com. So I can take my shoes off for a minute, and we're going to go up here and talk through this scan back. Okay? What other questions do we have while I'm live? What other questions? I've been trying to get back into my health, y'all. So, kind of feeling better. I'm moving a little bit better. Because I was like, just eating out every day and just tired. And you got to have your strength. All these steps we got to be climbing out here in these notary streets. All right, so we're still live. So, I'm going to put you on camera a minute, okay? Let me just show y'all our office. I'm coming your way. It's okay. So this is our office. It is a little junky. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. So that's Jeffrey. Say hi.
Hey, everybody.
All right. So he has the package. And show him how big that storage package was, Jeff. Just hold it up. It was only 16 pages.
Only 16 pages on this one.
16 pages, people. 16 pages. So you still live, Jeff, FYI. What you got your headphones in for?
Because that's how I do when I do my work. So I got to scan. I'm about to do some work on some videos too. I'm waiting to go to the next.
Well, right now we can scan the documents back, right? That's what I'm saying. So go to the website, please. And anything you want to share about today's job?
No, you already shared it. I mean, you have to just take control of your surroundings.
Oh, that's a good one. Can you speak to that for a minute?
Because in actuality, when we got there, it was only about 2 minutes. We got in, the dog was barking, and I'm like, "Can they? We gotta take him out of here." Because I'm the one that had to control. Because this is not what you call it, social work. For me, I like to go ahead and get in and make sure I'm scanning the area to say where we're going to sign it, what's going to happen, what's going to make it a lot easier and quicker without doing a bunch of fumbling around. Sometimes you're doing a job and you're sitting on the sofa and you're the person's across from you and you're handing the paper back. But if you have a table,
oh yeah, we ain't had no furniture today. Talk about that.
Furniture, so we had to do that at a counter, at the kitchen counter.
Everything was packed up.
We have to control that. And then the dog is making all that noise. I'm like, this is not going to work. So it wasn't no 5 minutes. It was 2 minutes into it. Like, okay, see, he's having a fit. So we're going to do something different. So he's like, okay, we need to take him upstairs or something, go outside. Well, whatever it is, we can't work effectively because now we're fooling around with the dog, and it's nothing against dogs. Just we need to get this paperwork done. So yeah, so that's my 2 cents on that.
You want to double check the work one more time? Just check it. So I checked it at the table. I'm bringing it back on me. Well, I'll let you watch Jeff check it. Hold on. So this is what we do when we scan back. Typically, we use our fingers, right? Our fingers or ink pen and kind of what I call scan or, oh, I got another word I use. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, you can see him looking at the work, double checking, make sure I stamped it, making sure they signed it. And she was a little hesitant on the bank information, so I didn't know if it was that she didn't want to give it to us or what. You see something?
I guess it's the same. It's the mailing address.
Yeah, it said if it's the same, check the box, right? You don't see that?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay. I'm going to bring it back on me, y'all. So we ain't had nowhere to sit. And my client was a little hesitant on, to me, filling out the bank part.
Well, the question is,
hold on, Jeff want to talk.
No, the question is, she know that she need to fill it out up front.
I don't know.
That's the thing. So people that you don't know your bank, your track, your whatever numbers, your route numbers and stuff like that. So they may not have it. Fortunately, she had it pretty quick. Otherwise, we just get it. They'll what's the.
You want to get it right there. Hold on, let me bring it back on me. You want to get as much information as you can while you're at the signing table. Okay, you want to get as much information as you can, and it's just better that way. Because that's what they sent you out there for. If they're hesitant on certain documents, though, as long as it's not notarized, okay. As long as it's not notarized, sometimes they can send it back. But they sending you out there for a reason, so I try to get everything done. The only thing I don't push back on is that bank account information. Again, because they're hesitant. Sometimes they're like, well, I'm about to get $300,000 back. I got to give it to you. I don't know you. You got my bank account number. So I put myself in their shoes. But, I mean, again, I was hired to come out here, and I always let them know, hey, if we don't sign it now, it's going to slow down the process. And we say slow down the process, they be like, oh, no. I don't want to slow down the process. I need it right now. So that's it. Well, I'm going to get ready to get out of here again. I just wanted to kind of come back and give y'all an update. Let me just show y'all one more thing on Jeff's computer. So this is the screening, like when we do our scan backs. Even when I'm doing my scan back, I try to look at it and see that, keep going. I try to look at those pages, kind of scroll up and down on the left over there. I try to look at it one more time before I hit send and make sure I didn't miss anything. So when I tell you I'm OCD about my documents, the girl don't play. I do too much probably. The average person ain't checking them documents 3 times. But then it's hot in here. I got to cut this heat down. But then too, the average person don't been in this industry as long as I have and make the money that I do and able to teach people because I walk the walk. I teach my students. Double check your work. I don't teach nothing that I don't do. Ooh, child, I can see my waistline trying to come back. Let me show y'all. I can see it trying to come back. Look. Go, Kimmi. Go, Kimmi. I'm being crazy, dog. But for real, my stomach wouldn't go nowhere. I was like, what the heck? My sister said it's mid spread or something they call it. But I wasn't feeling that. But so I'm about to go drink me a big cup of water in a minute. So my next job is not till 1. I won't be back today, but I'll see you over in mentorship. NotaryEducators.com. All things notary. And don't forget that mystery shopping course. I'm going to get a coupon code again. Mystery shopping course. Coupon code is WIN2025. And Lori W's here. She can tell you the people are killing the mystery shopping. Am I lying, Lori? Am I lying? Am I exaggerating? No. I can't come on here every day and tell y'all stuff and somebody will come back and be like, girl, that's a lie. Nah, they making money with mystery shopping, guys. Check out the mystery shopping course. Again, coupon code is WIN2025. And you can get that at notaryeducators.com. All right. Until next time, guys, I will see you. Coach Kimmi. Bye. Take care. Yes. Mystery shopping is where it's at. All right. Thank you, Lori. We got to get Lori back on teach some more customer service because we still need help with customer service, y'all. We do. We do. Lori kills the customer service game. So you can catch her replay over at notaryeducators.com. All right, Lori. Hope the fam is fine. Everybody take care. I got to get out of here. See y'all later, okay? Bye. notaryeducators.com.